Ha, there I am. It helps if I put the camera on. Isn't it amazing how we don't have to get in the car and go anywhere anymore, commute anymore, and we're always late, right? Have you noticed that the meetings are, people show up late? Yeah, and just getting Zoom set up, I start 5 minutes before the hour. And look at it, it's for after the hour. It took me 9 minutes to get it all coordinated, but we're here, I'm here. Hi, let's start over. I'm Linda Catan. Welcome to Becoming Magnetic to Your Abundance. I'm so happy that you're here. Today, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is, what holds you back? What holds you back? As a coach, that's what I do. I push people forward. I pull, I push, I tug, whatever it takes to get forward movement. I know what it's like to feel stuck. It's the worst. It sucks to be stuck, right? Or you take a couple steps forward and you get pushed back, right? Is this that, man, there's nothing more frustrating than just being stuck all the time. And, moving forward and all the effort that it takes, it's exhausting. Yeah, it doesn't have to be that way. It really doesn't. So that's one of the things I'm here to talk to you about today. So if you'd like to join me live, there should be, and that was one of the things that was taking me so long, is there should be a link above this video. I'm over here. I think I'm on Zoom. I should be on Zoom. It says Facebook, but I'm supposed to be on Zoom. So yeah, you can catch me live. And, if I am not on Zoom, give me a thumbs up so I can see that I'm not on Zoom. I don't know where I am right now. Who knows? But yeah, so everything is always looking different. I am seeing the Zoom icon, so I think I'm on Zoom, which is where I want to be, right? Yeah, so welcome. If you've been here for a while, you know that I come live on Tuesdays at 4 o'clock Pacific. And yeah, I'm kind of regular. I don't think I've missed a Tuesday yet. So welcome. And, I'll be here next week, same time, same channel. So this week, and again, if you want to jump over, I can, I'll be able to see you in the chat if I open that up. That helps. Yeah, so jump on over. I'd love to chat with you. So again, today talking about, what holds you back when you set a goal for yourself, something you really want, right? Really, really want this thing. What happens? What's the process? What's that strategy that you seem to, that's something in your head, right? That's going on. It's like, yeah, I'm going to do this thing. And you start to take some steps and something pulls you back. What is it? What is the voice in your head saying? Because it's a voice in your head, or it's a feeling. The feelings can be very, very powerful, right? The feeling of, I don't know, right? What is that? Where is it coming from, right? What's holding you back? If you're watching this later, I'd love for you to type in the comments below. Please let me know what's holding you back. What do you think it is? What do you think? What's the voice that's coming up? What's the fear that's coming up? What's the worry? What's the concern? What's the inner conflict? Because let's face it, there is a battle going on inside of you. When you want to go for something that you love, there's a battle royale going on inside of your head, inside of your body. Your entire body can go into lockdown. Seriously, right? Have you ever had that happen before? I have. My body went into lockdown. When your body, when you're in your unconscious mind, when they feel overwhelmed, when you are overwhelmed, it'll shut you down. Right? Hey, remember in school? This is a quick and easy one to remember. Good old school days. Remember when that spelling test came up on a Friday? And sometimes they double down on you and there might be a math test that day too, or maybe there was something, maybe 3 or 4. Remember finals in high school and college? Oh my goodness. What would happen? You study your heart out on Thursday, right? You studied. You knew it. You had it. You were scared though. You were worried. There was some part of you were still nervous, even though you could do it. You knew you could do it. You might get 1 or 2 wrong. Who cares? That was still going to be an A, right? It was still going to get that grade or that grade that you needed, right? It was still going to be okay. You were going to be okay. And what happened the next morning? You woke up and you probably had a tummy ache. Mom, or a fever. Mom, I'm sick. I can't go to school. Mom would come in, she'd check you out, she'd give you a look over and believe you or not believe you. And right, maybe you went, maybe you didn't. Maybe she got on the phone and said, hey, my kid's staying home today. And then you go in on Monday so that you get to repeat the whole process over again on Sunday night, right? Honestly, these are the things that we do to ourselves. It's torture. It's torture. It does not have to be that way. It doesn't. You can take control back. You are in control. You are in control when you know how this all works. You can recognize and say, I see what's going on now. What is this playing small? What is this pulling back? What's it getting you? Why are there aspects of you? What part of you doesn't want you to have what you love? It doesn't make any sense, does it? It's crazy. It's like, what do you mean? Who wouldn't want a life they love? Guess what? It's unfamiliar. If it's new, it's different, it's scary, it's unfamiliar, not doing it. That's what the unconscious mind says to you inside. It's like, not doing that. That means that the identity that I am, the identity that doesn't have that, because that's the silent instruction that gets sent back. You want this thing over here, you're saying, oh, that's not good enough. So that part needs to die in order for you to be that person that has that thing, that has the life that she or he loves. Yeah. It's crazy, but this is how it works. This is how it works. And, how do I get my clients through that? How have I gotten through that over the years? Oh my goodness. It's hard. I mean, you can bulldoze your way through. You can. It's hard. Most of the time, you're not going to get past the boulders that you put in place for yourself to not go there, to not do the scary thing, to not take the action. That's the sad part of it all. Is that most of the time we don't take the action to get the thing that we love, because a little voice inside of us was saying, no, it's too scary. So how I help my clients with that in my group and in my one-on-ones is we find, what is that part? What is it wanting? And we give it love and compassion, and we recode it. Unconscious mind doesn't like to be messed with. It's very powerful. Look at how it's protected you all your life, right? It's time to give them an upgrade, an update. We need to update the agreements. We do that as well. We can update the agreement so it stops in this protective mode that it's in from when you were a little small child. That all started when you were very young. You kind of get the parts to take a look at you and how old you are now. What are they protecting you from? They've probably forgotten. They're just in protection mode. Completely unconscious to you. You don't even know what's going on. You feel it. You feel that sick feeling inside before something big's coming up, or, hey, I climbed a 40-foot telephone pole. I have to show you a picture of it. It's not a very flattering picture of me. I wish I had. I didn't think to bring it, but I did. Last summer, I climbed a 40-foot. They didn't tell me I was going to do that at this retreat I went on. I was all pissed off about that. That wasn't right. When I looked at the pole, I wasn't thinking about it. It's like, no, I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to think about it. There were people who were completely freaking out. They was like, I'm not doing it. Other women my age, I'm not doing that. No, on my back. Oh, my leg. Oh, my. I said, I looked at them. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to see how far up I go. If I don't make it, I don't make it. At least I climbed the darn thing. I went farther than I ever thought I would, right? One of my partners that went along with me, my little buddy, she was freaking out, so scared of heights. So scared of heights. She was physically ill. Luckily, I had the skills. I went and I said, hey, can I help you? Talked her down, got her into a relaxed mode. Did a little mini recode for her because she was next. She was next up. She got to the top of the pole. You know what? So did I. I got to the top of the pole too. She got to the top of the pole. Not only did she get to the top of the pole, but she went for it. There was a trapeze that you had to jump off of the pole to catch. Oh, honestly, really. Yeah, there was. I'm not kidding. She missed the trapeze, but it didn't matter. You know, we were on lifelines or whatever. It was great. Everyone, we were like, yes, yeah, right. And she came down and she was so happy. She was so relieved. And she did this amazing thing. She stopped listening to those voices inside of her that said that no, right? No, you can't do that. And it ended up being a pretty amazing experience for everyone who did it. Yeah. So what amazing experiences are you missing out on? What's it costing you to listen to that little voice that wants to keep you small, keep you safe? What's it cost you? So yeah, I'm going to tell you now about, how my program works. And if this is good for you, I'm just going to let you know. If your head's going to explode because I'm going to make an offer, please go ahead and I'll see you next Tuesday. No worries. No harm, no foul. And if you'd like to hear more about what I have to offer, go ahead and stay on. I'll just take a minute and a half of your time. So I'm a coach, and that's what I do. I move people forward. I use the Superconscious Recode to rewire the brain. It's an amazing experience for everyone who does it. The unequivocal response is always, wow. People, when they come out of it, and it doesn't take a lot of time. You don't have to travel to another foreign country. You don't have to meditate for 3 or 4 hours a day. You don't have to meditate at all, actually. It's a very quick, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars on it. It's very, very inexpensive. You're going to laugh when you find out just how easy this was and how it's been available to you all this time. If you've been in this group since I started last October, it has been available to you since last October, and it takes minutes, just minutes, literally. So I use the Superconscious Recode. I go to the superconscious level. I bypass the unconscious that I was just talking to you about, because unconscious doesn't want to change. It won't change because it feels like it has to die. But if we go up to the master program, your higher self, your superconscious, we call it superconscious here, it just accepts it. It just takes all those emotions, all the pains that you have been holding onto in your body, in your mind, and it just evaporates them. Yeah, this is neuroscience. This is not foo-foo dust or anything else. This is neuroscience. Dr. Joe Dispenza talks about it all the time. It's just that this happens to be a modern version of recoding that is fast. It's inexpensive, and you don't have to travel to the ends of the earth. Although it's fun to go on those retreats, it's just very, very expensive, and it's just not necessary anymore. We can do it right here, right now. So yeah, the Superconscious Recode is a fabulous opportunity. If you'd like to go ahead and find out more about it, hit the breakthrough call. Have a call with me. It's free. I'm not going to bite you. I'm not going to try to sell you on something. I'm going to just tell you what that entails and how it would work for you and how it would help you, and see if it's a good fit. I also have a master class. I have a master class, a Superconscious master class. It's an amazing opportunity to do work on yourself at home. You learn how to recode yourself. It's an amazing opportunity. That class, along with coaching and support from me, is no more than $47 a week. 47 measly dollars a week. Do you have any idea how much I pay for coaching? Your average coach is probably $200 to $250 an hour. I just paid $2,000 for a coaching session about 3 weeks ago. Yeah, because I want to be the best that I can be for my clients. That's what I bring to them. And that's what I bring to you. I put the money out there. I've paid $20,000 or so just to learn the Recode system, just to learn this. And I've done NLP before that, and tens of thousands of dollars on that. I've spent lots of money over the years learning the best practices, the most modern and safest practices, the most effective practices, because you know what? I started out coaching with a coach and she was lovely, but she couldn't move me forward. And I knew that there was a better way. It had to be a way to get us past the hurdles. And this is it, Superconscious Recode. Yeah, so private message me if you'd like to learn more about it. My private sessions are limited because I am only one person. My one-on-ones are available. The coaching group is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We do mindset on Monday. We do weekly planning on goal setting, but it's goal setting on steroids, completely different from what you're probably used to. We did that on Tuesday. We just did that this morning. And on Wednesday, tomorrow, we do Recode. We do Rapid Recode with the group. It's amazing. It's a great, great experience. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Yeah. So, private message me, DM me, whatever that is, and I'll get back to you and give you some more information, and we'll see where we go. So go be magnetic. Have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye for now.